I cannot stand Mr. Baseball.
Oh, you son of a bitch.
I knew it.
Here we go.
Yeah, I tried to throw a little bit back at it.
Love that logo, love that jersey, love that color scheme, everything about it.
Welcome back for the second half. Jason, this was a really good idea that you came up with for the second half on this.
I have those every now and then.
We all do. But now this one I feel was a really good one. Cities that are one team away from having all four major sports, and what would you think the team name would be on that missing sport? Yeah, that's a good one, I feel. Because the thing is, though, some of the ones that we have on here, it's mainly NBA teams that are missing from those sports.
NBA or NHL, yeah.
Well, it's really.
I think it's an even split.
I was actually looking at it. Yeah, it is an even split because I'm looking at it now. It's 3-3. I mean, there's probably more out there that we just haven't.
I mean, you went by Wikipedia, and I took a look at it, and I think it's pretty spot on. Yeah.
Because the Wikipedia one that I found was not just the four majors, but also if they had a soccer team as well.
An MLS. Gotcha.
Yeah. And, of course, the Canadian teams are not going to have an NFL team, but,
maybe one day.
Yeah. Expand into, to take over the CFL. But it's just fine. Just looking at these, like, let's say New York. They have 9.
Does that not...
No, it doesn't surprise me, but the fact is that they got 9. I mean, Los Angeles has 8. Because for the NFL, the New York has the Giants and Jets. Baseball,
although technically in New Jersey.
Technically, but they're still considered New York Jets, New York Giants. They
the Mets and the Yankees.
Mets. They have the Knicks and the Nets. They have
Islanders, Rangers.
And they have Devils in that mix, which I'm still trying to figure out why.
Oh, because it's the New York, New Jersey metropolitan area. That's why the Giants and the Jets are considered a New York team, because it's that whole metropolitan area.
Gotcha. And Los Angeles has 8 with the Rams, Chargers. MLB, they have Dodgers, Angels. Basketball, they have Lakers,
Clippers.
And Kings, Ducks in hockey.
Oh, yeah, Anaheim, yeah.
So, San Francisco Bay Area, 49ers. Then they have the Giants and the Athletics, the Warriors and the Sharks.
Yeah.
Chicago, they have the Bears, the Cubs, the White Sox, the Bulls, and the Blackhawks.
Bears.
The Bears.
Let's get into this list. And none of it, was surprising to me. Let's just start off with the home state here with Pittsburgh. So in doing some research on this, and this is kind of what triggered it, about a year or two ago on Uniwatch, a guy was, I guess is the NBA 2K, is that the big NBA game?
I think it is.
Okay, so he created a Pittsburgh team, and they were the Pittsburgh Pierogies. And I'm like, if Pittsburgh had an NBA team, what would the name actually be? Now, the chances of Pittsburgh getting an NBA team are pretty slim because Pittsburgh is a smaller city in the grand scheme of things. And the belief is that they don't have enough of a population to support a fourth sports team, major sports team in the area, but neither here nor there. So since they don't have an NBA team, my thought was the name I would suggest would be the Pittsburgh Steel, with Steel being spelled Steal, as in stealing the basketball. This way, one, you tie in that it's the Steel City, but you also don't step on any potential trademarks that the Steelers could already own.
Yeah, I can see that.
And the uniform would have to be the city colors of gold and black. There's no way it couldn't be. It has to be those colors.
Well, yeah, look at the Steelers. Look at the Penguins. The
Pirates.
All three of those have that same, color scheme all the way through.
And you know what? And I love it. I think it's great.
Oh, I agree. I mean, just, you're supporting.
Then again, the city.
But then again, you got some teams. Look at Philly. They have the Phillies who have their color schemes. The Flyers, which have theirs. The Sixers. I think the Sixers and the Phillies kind of have the same, and the Eagles are green.
Yeah, the Eagles did, I think, for a few seasons in the 40s or 30s, they did wear the colors of the city flag.
Yeah, yes, that they did, those uniforms, which...
Because that was a throwback back in, I think, 2008, 2009-ish time period.
Something like that. Yeah, I went with the Pittsburgh Iron City because there was a brewing company out of Pittsburgh. Yeah, is a brewing company based out of Pittsburgh. But what came to mind is when I went up to the Hall of Fame years ago, to the Hockey Hall of Fame, and they had a can of Iron City with a goalie on it. So, okay, that could, and as soon as Jason came up with this, I saw Pittsburgh didn't. That's the first thing that popped into my head was that.
No, I mean, both of them are good. I don't know. I thought the steal was clever.
Oh, it was. I mean, it was. DC's making a comeback here.
I don't think it's going to be enough to win them the championship, though.
You never know. Still minute 17. But yeah, I mean, Pittsburgh getting an NBA team, I don't see it. Could it happen? Sure.
You forget living in Pennsylvania that Pittsburgh isn't a big market.
Yeah, because
and it's not to be rude. It's just
how it is.
You forget that Pittsburgh isn't a big market.
I mean,
because you look at the Steelers and the Penguins having so much success.
You would think that. You would think Pittsburgh would be that high market for sports for NBA to come in because of that. But then again, the Pirates aren't the top-rated team either.
Well, they're doing really good this year. They're number one in their division.
That's a first in a while.
So, yeah, as far as TV markets are concerned, Pittsburgh is number 26 on the list.
I thought they would have been higher.
Nope.
Huh. Interesting. I thought they would have been higher at that rate.
For reference, our home area is number 43. So.
Oh. Yeah,
but let's move on. So the city of Houston, which is number 7 in the TV markets, they don't have an NHL team. So they are clearly a big enough market and city where they could support a fourth league or team, if you will. My thought was playing off of Houston's history with NASA, just like the Astros, the Houston Comets. And you know what? Let's go a step further. Think of those Astros colors on a hockey jersey. That dark navy with that bright orange. You could even do a Tequila Sunrise ripoff jersey.
That'd be an interesting third jersey. And it looks like Renegades are definitely going to win this because they just picked it off.
Yep.
No, Houston Comets would probably work. I'm trying to think. I think there is a hockey team, though, that has Comets.
I know that they have the Arrows in Houston.
Yeah, that's of the AHL, yeah.
Which, you know what? I mean, we had this discussion off the air. Do you really want to use the minor league team name? But it is a bit of a historic name in minor league hockey. So, I mean, it would be cool to see the Arrows graduate to the big show.
There is one, AHL.
What city's that?
New York. I can't even pronounce it. Utica?
Utica.
There you go. Words. Utica Comets.
That's what
I thought of the Houston Oilers just to play with off their old football team. But then again, you have the Edmonton Oilers. So then again, when you said Comets, I was actually thinking, for some strange reason, Asteroids. I don't know why.
How about the Houston Robotron 2049?
Go ahead, put that on a jersey. Go ahead. See what that looks like on a jersey.
Well, you said asteroids. I had to make a classic video game joke. It was there. I had to. Why don't you do the Seattle one? Start that one off.
I was thinking sea monsters. Because you had the Kraken. And I figured, you know what? Why not? And then you have the Seahawks, the Kraken, sea monsters.
So here's the beginning of a theme for me. I went with the Seattle Supersonics. You can't have an NBA, in my opinion, you can't have an NBA team in Seattle and not have them called the Supersonics. That's just blasphemy to me.
Yeah, I agree because it's
and you know what? They can't do the late era Sonics jerseys with the red, green, and yellow. They need to just be green and yellow. Go old school Sonics with a new modern look, but keep it the Seattle Supersonics.
When were they done in Seattle?
Well, they moved to Oklahoma City to become the Thunder in the 2000s. I don't know the exact year off the top of my head.
Yeah, I mean Seattle.
2008 was the final year of the
Gotcha.
Supersonics.
Yeah, I mean that's the only thing I can come up with Seattle as a sea monster, just because I was thinking Seahawks for football, the Kraken.
Right.
Like I said, these are a lot of what ifs.
Right. Nothing about this is just us kind of having fun with it.
Yeah, exactly. And that's more what it would be, fun. And I know for the NHL for Atlanta.
Yeah, another one. I think you got to go back to the Thrashers because, and we'll get into this because you originally put the Flames down, but you can't really have the Calgary Flames and the Atlanta Flames.
Yeah, I mean, two teams came to mind when Atlanta came up was the Thrashers and Flames, were the two that popped into my head. No, you can't have the Flames because there's, like we said with the Oilers, two different teams. Now, you would have to go with the Thrashers because that's what it was originally before.
Did Atlanta have a team? No, they didn't. Okay, then, never mind.
What?
I wasn't sure if they had a team in the old World Hockey Association, but they didn't. Because I was going to say you could just rip that name off. But they didn't, so you can't.
There's the Atlanta Legends. They were a football
the old
team.
Atlanta Knights of the IHL.
Atlanta Knights.
Yeah, I don't know. I think you got to go with the Thrashers. Rejuvenate that team name.
It wasn't a bad logo either.
It was an interesting logo. It was a cool color scheme. The jerseys were pretty cool looking.
I mean, I did like their third jersey. Because I still have it.
Yeah, I don't see anything wrong with going back to the Thrashers.
Oh, what's next on the list?
Tampa Bay does not have an NBA team.
You'd almost think Tampa Bay would.
Tampa Bay can barely pull in people for the top team in the NL or the AL East. I don't know if Tampa can do an NBA team, and that's not being rude to Tampa. I just don't see it. So the team name I went with, and I pulled from a previous team that existed in Tampa Bay. I went with the Tampa Bay Tritons, which was a name from Roller Hockey International. It's a cool name.
It is.
And you don't have to have some crazy mascot. You can just have like a
I kind of want
A
that
tri-
jersey.
Are you looking up a Triton's hockey jersey?
Yes, I am. I kind of want that jersey. '94 is when they were founded. I kind of want that. Damn
But
you,
see,
Jason.
you don't need the sea creature with the Triton on it. I think you can get away with just the Triton as the main part of the logo. You can have a cool word font going across the jersey and a vertical arch.
Sort of like the who are they? The Arizona Sun Devils,
Yeah, kind of like that.
where they don't have, where they have, the pretty much the spikes on their jersey.
Right,
fits,
right.
which-
you don't need
which
to
works.
do anything super elaborate. You can just keep it simple, and it'll work fantastic.
Yeah.
What's
it will.
yours?
I had the Storms. I had the
Which
Tampa
is
Bay
another
Storms.
former team in Tampa. that
And
was
honestly-
in the Arena Football.
And
team.
honestly, when I thought of that, I didn't even know that. I didn't even realize that there was an arena football team.
Another
forgot-
reason you keep me around.
I forgot all about that till I looked it up. Yeah, I didn't even realize it.
I actually
they-
think both are really cool names.
because the Storm folded in 17.
Right. And an update: the Arlington team is the official XFL champions for this season.
Who would have thought? Because they were not favored.
And out of 3 seasons, they are the second championship team in XFL history.
Oh, you have that damn COVID.
Wrapping it up, Cleveland does not have an NHL team, but they did have an NHL team, and they were called the Cleveland Barons, and I think that's what you got to go with.
Yeah. You kind of have to go back to that. I mean, Cleveland does have an AHL team, the Cleveland Monsters.
I saw that.
Which are affiliated, of course, with the Columbus Blue Jackets. So you have that, but like you said, the Barons, you have the Lumberjacks, the Cleveland Lumberjacks, which are founded in '02, and what league are they in? I'm trying to remember.
I don't hate that.
Oh no, I like the logo. I mean, the Lumberjacks would work. They were part of the IHL organization when it was around. The International Hockey League. Hey, I still have my Las Vegas Thunder jersey.
Yeah, you know what? I mean, I'm torn now. I'm torn between the Lumberjacks or the Barons. The Barons are a little more historical, but the Lumberjacks, as a minor league team, were around longer.
Yeah, I know, right?
Well, here's the concern, though. So the Canucks' alternate logo is a lumberjack.
Yeah, but the logo that they have for this is a beaver.
Yeah, but I don't think you can go. You can do the. I think the beaver's too gimmicky
Cartoonish.
and minor league.
Well, look what it was. It was part of the IHL.
But what I'm saying is, like, I think I'm conditioned from minor league baseball to just, if it's a gimmicky name, like the Trash Pandas or the Disco Turkeys, like, it's kind of hard to take it serious beyond that level of play.
It is. I mean, but then again, if you...
That Canucks alternate logo is fantastic, by the way.
Yeah, but I think you can get away with that change. Because
they need a jersey with that lumberjack on. That thing's freaking great.
Which jersey are you talking about?
It's an all. They don't have one with the lumberjack on for the Canucks, but their alternate logo with the lumberjack's pretty freaking great.
Trying to find it. My screen is
I got you.
Well, I'm looking at small print, so it's not like it's helping my cause here.
Check Discord quick. I just sent it to you.
Because I'm actually looking at my place I always get the NHL uniforms.
I sent you a link from Sports Logos.
I mean, I can see that. I mean, I can see
that's an awesome alternate logo. I really gotta. I like that. I would get a jersey with that on. It looks like.
Yeah, that's their retro. But then again, that look though could pass as an AHL as a minor league logo.
See, to me, it's classier looking than a typical gimmicky minor league logo. I think you got to go with the Barons. I mean,
but the thing is, though, with the Lumberjacks,
it's the right call.
Okay, yeah, you don't have to have the beaver in there. You could just have the saw blade in there, or an axe with
You could do a puck logo that is a saw blade.
Exactly. So, I mean,
I think this is the only one we don't really we are at a stalemate on.
Because there's so many you can do, and I feel you could do a lumberjack logo, like even a picture of a lumberjack on it, and still get away with it from the Canucks.
Throwing this out there, okay. You do the Cleveland Lumberjacks. Your ad patch is Brawny.
The what? Oh yeah, there you go.
You can have free paper towel roll night.
Shoot paper towels out of almost like they should do the shirts. That's not going to end well.
And the fans in Cleveland are unhappy tonight. Look at all those rolls of extra absorbent Brawny being thrown onto the ice.
Oh, that could end so badly.
Broke, David.
I've been broken, dude.
Brawny, the official sponsor of the Lumberjacks.
I mean, you could probably, if you go to the Cleveland Lumberjacks Wikipedia and look at the logo, the original logo that they used from 92 to 95.
It looks like Yakov Smirnov.
It looks like something you would go to a place to eat pancakes. Some type of a breakfast food. I mean, of course, with a modern twist, you could make it what you want.
Right. You might have just turned me to the Lumberjacks. What a terrible thing to happen on 15,000 paper towel roll night.
Oh, that could go south real quick.
Andre Van Leemer's getting pelted by paper towel rolls at center ice because of his terrible performance tonight here in Cleveland.
You want to hear something funny? In 95, the movie Sudden Death. Did you remember that?
Oh, that's Jean-Claude Van Damme, and is it Dennis Rodman?
No. This was where basically...
Was it Van Damme?
Yes. But
okay.
he basically saves a Pittsburgh arena of the Penguins. He saves the arena from being, I guess, destroyed or taken over by hostage, by terrorists.
Yeah.
The Lumberjack players impersonated the Blackhawks.
Interesting.
Yep.
Hope they got a good payday for that.
Oh, hey, why not?
I thought you were going to say there was actually a hockey player named Andre Van Leemer. I just kind of made that one up. I would have shit my pants if you said there was a real hockey player with that name.
Oh, that would have been hilarious. There probably is somebody out there just That would have been interesting. Right on the air here, Jason just I think this needs to end now because Jason, he just crapped himself because there was a name.
Well, I did, thankfully, but too much fun. Too much fun.
But just surprising though, those are the only teams that we found that don't
Or
have.
one away.
Yeah, they're one away from the. I should say U.S. teams, or I say U.S. cities that are one away from having a Major Four. Because there's some Canadian, of course, are not going to have an NFL one, but they have their, their own, their Canadian Football League team.
And you know what? It's pretty interesting that it was either an NBA team or an NHL team that these cities are missing.
Yeah. One of the two. Because look at Toronto. They have
Toronto has always been rumored to eventually get an NFL team. That has been a long-standing rumor for decades now.
Well, they'd be the first Canadian team to be in the NFL.
I don't hate the idea at all.
Because how can you when there's other sports that have that?
What do you mean?
Well, look at baseball. The Blue Jays.
NBA has the Raptors.
So how can you,
I mean, I wouldn't have an issue with the Argonauts becoming an NFL franchise.
Oh, I wouldn't either. I wouldn't either if the NFL had their Canadian teams. I wouldn't think twice of it. I'd be like, oh, cool, okay. That's my thought.
I would see nothing wrong with it. I think it'd be really cool. I mean, the only issue is they'd probably have to change their color, their uniforms, because they look a lot like the Titans. But
probably. I mean, basically, they could probably. What would their? How would they have to change their colors? Would maybe go Maple Leafs, like just that dark blue.
They'll go with Maple Leafs. That'd be cool. Yeah.
Go with that dark blue. Toronto Maple Leafs of the NFL.
Yeah. I mean, whatever. I mean, it would work. But I think I'm good on this one.
I am good as well. So that's the end of the second half. That was an interesting topic one. Because you could go so many different directions with that.
I'm telling you, the Cleveland Lumberjacks. You got me sold on this. Brawny's their ad patch. It makes total sense. It's either going to have to be Brawny or Log Cabin Syrup.
Log Cabin Syrup. Oh, that would be a horrible giveaway between intermission. Start launching.
What a terrible thing to happen on free Log Cabin Syrup night.
Oh, imagine that breaks on the ice.
1,000 flapjack night.
Start launching pancakes out instead of hot dogs. Start launching pancakes.
Have it in like.
Oh, Jason's done. He's gone.
Have it in a catapult, just catapulting the shit out of pancakes into the crowd.
Oh, that would be fantastic. That'd be great to watch. News at 11.
See, okay, so you do the Cleveland Lumberjacks. You can have a lumberjack mascot, and then you can have a flapjack mascot.
A flapjack logo as a third jersey, which looks like a breakfast thing with like the butter and the syrup on top. That's the logo.
And then you can catapult the flapjack mascot into the goal or something, into the vat of butter. There you go.
Well, hey, you know what? It's that for how a lot of places have Dollar Dog Night, hot dog and pancakes.
Yeah.
Well, no, hot dogs wrapped in pancake.
You could do the sausages wrapped in pancakes.
Boom! There it is. Done. That's what it is. Boom! Breakfast sausage and pancake. Done. That's what it is. Uh,
I hope this is how I'll know if we made it. I hope someone listening is also an ardent Uniwatch reader, and you make a Cleveland Lumberjacks logo and uniform set and send it into Paul and Phil at Uniwatch. Because I'm not that gifted at uniform and logo design, but I'm sure someone is, and they need to make it happen now.
That'd be great. That'd be fun. That'd be great. Have like your normal jersey, and then your alternate jersey.
You know what? The alternate flapjack logo should be a flapjack that's like a puck.
Burnt pancakes.
No, using this Bloody Knuckles canister. Have it like at that angle with
and
the
then
pat of butter on top
and the syrup pouring over it.
Yeah.
Look at us. We're innovative.
Call us, City of Cleveland, when you decide to get an NHL team. We got you covered.
Yeah, we have ideas.
We just want stake in the team, though. That's what we want. We want 5%, 10%, whatever you want to give us. We've come up with the idea.
And the logo designs. And promotional nights.
Yeah, I think now it's got to be Log Cabin. You've taken me from Brawny to Log Cabin syrup as the ad pack.
Hey, you know what though? Still, it's the Dollar Dog Night. Do a breakfast sausage and pancake batter. Make a do all that up. Boom, done. Start launching them out.
I'm digging this. Instead of corn dogs, you got breakfast dogs.
Boom, done. Oh, this is comical.
I think we got something. I do. I think we got something.
Oh, jeez.
See, now if you get that NHL 2023 game, you got to find a way to make the Cleveland Flapjacks in it.
Wait a minute. Wait. Hits. Can't we do hits? Can we? I think, is there I'm trying to remember.
There is a created team, but I don't know if there's a flapjack team.
Or even just something that we can name it. It's just trying to find the logo within their collective list.
Right.
But we can create the name. Okay, now we have homework. Now we have homework here.
Well, I guess I better wrap this up before we continue going.
Yeah, because we will continue going. That's the sad part.
Well, with that, thank you for joining us for episode 68 of the Not Another Sports Podcast. You can find us online at our Linktree account, which is always in the description of the episode. Go there to click on any of our social media accounts, our home on Spotify for podcasts, our Spring account if you want to buy a t-shirt. Please, wherever you go, feel free to like, subscribe, comment. Let us know what you think of the show. That's how we grow as a show. You can find us available for stream or download at Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Stitcher, Podcast Addict, Audible, Amazon Music, iTunes, Stitcher, TuneIn Radio, Pandora, iHeart. We're everywhere you don't want to be. And we're on YouTube if you want to look at our ugly mugs. And we are not sponsored by Brawny or Log Cabin syrup, but if you want to get us a sponsorship, we'll gladly take it on.
Absolutely.
With that, I'm Jason.
I'm David.
Have a good one.
See you later.